Taryn and I, our moms met at a play group when we were like 2 years old, and so we've been friends for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then in middle school we started to get into music and get into punk rock, and Tay had played the drums for a couple years, and Taryn started playing bass at that time, and I started playing guitar. And we weren't very good, but we started a band together.
Sloppy is the word he used.
Pretty sloppy. And Tay was actually pretty good at drums, but Taryn and I didn't know anything about our instruments, and we pretty much just tried to teach ourselves.
And then Tay is obviously Jay's brother. We kind of recruited him to play drums with us here and there, and then eventually we started steadily improving and found John at a karaoke night, or actually it wasn't a karaoke night, it was a show, but he wanted to do karaoke on our songs because he thought we sang them terribly.
What? So I met some punk rock kids, said they're going to a show, and I bought them some beer, and like we went there, and then it's like, oh, my friend Tay plays in this band called Pirate Radio, and then they were playing a bunch of like just punk rock like cover songs, like, you know, just Misfits, Clash, Ramones, your basic punk rock vitamins right there, and they were just like, if anybody thinks they can sing these songs better, like, come up. And I was like, well, you know, I'll take a stab at it. Punk is just whatever people make it, I guess. I guess I am gonna sidestep it. I don't know if like my mom used to say like punk's dead or like whatever. It's up to interpretation, really. I say the future is unwritten.
Right. I think as long as you guys are around and there's a lot of bands like you guys, I
guess us. Pirate Radio's the future. We're the best. We're #1, dude. We're the best out there, man. That's all you gotta listen to is Pirate Radio. We're gonna lead the way, dude. When you look to the top of the mountain, you see who's leading the way. It's
Pirate Radio.
I have to Pirate Radio. I'm gonna say the Hulkster, but.
My nickname is the Wild Man Tay, and I can be a bit of an attention whore sometimes, so just like to have some fun back there and be seen and be heard and enjoy myself and get some frustration out and play like a wild man. Started in 2004, and Jay and Taryn, both of our guitar players now, they recruited me, the little brother, as their drummer. And it all started from there. Here we are 7-8 years later, still doing it.
I grew up listening to a lot of classic rock. I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan. But around 8th grade, freshman year, my friend Frank, who was the drummer of Dysentery, introduced me to punk rock. When the street punk movement broke off from the original punk movement, they kind of just went in like completely opposite directions, like at full pace. And it's just kind of getting to that weird point where the middle's opening back up, so you're getting lots of really good bands.
We're trying to write some more material and put out a 3rd album. Hopefully eventually get on the road and go on tour again. And yeah, just keep doing what we're doing and, you know, living it.